ponds, lakes, and streams all have water, but they all go by different names. However, this luxurious water should be known by a sophisticated name as infinite. I'm Kara Cruz.
I'm Taylor Lidikin.
I'm Jason Rush.
And we're Infinite Water. What is infinite? Coming from the purest water source in Colorado, this water deserves to be sold to high-class men and women of the northeastern region. Our water is all about brand, and status.
Our market will be, like she said, high-class, like wealthy business-type people in the northeast region, like New York, Boston, Philadelphia, that kind of area. So high-income people who are looking for a very high, classy type water to serve at their parties and events.
Our water is new. It has a new kind of spin on water. It's unique, and what's like the best part about it, it's not something that you want. It's something that you need, and it's appealing. The bottle is different, and it's just in general, it will bring, because so many people will want it, it's gonna bring in a lot of money for your company.
Our promotion will be, we'll have an ad such as this on, like a banner ad on Forbes, ads in newspapers, magazines like Time Magazine, websites like stock websites for stock traders, like business people like that. So it'll just be that image post.
And then to finish it off, we, as you saw on the last slide, it's made out of glass. It's made out of the finest glass. And we would end up selling it, the bottle and the water in general, for about $20. And then we also are going to, if the water does well, we would like to do sparkling water and add flavors to it as well. And we would end up selling the bottled water to companies for about $20, and then the sparkling for about $25, $30, and they would end up selling it for about $40 to $50 to their customers and the restaurants that they would end up selling it, where we would like to end up selling it at too.
Okay, talk to me about the typical point of purchase. Where is the sale? Are we pushing out a sales team and selling B2B? Or are we selling, we're going to sell B2B and then we're still hoping it's going to retail to customers to take and use personal use?
Well,
what are you guys envisioning is the best spot?
We are actually envisioning to go into like we would make it in a company, and then we would end up selling it to restaurants, and then they would sell it to their customers. So it's kind of like, in a way, it's kind of like a wine, but it's like a fine water.
And like if it does well enough in the restaurants, we could go into selling it at like individually for people to bring to their homes and use for home use.
Talk to me about what that current market looks like. Are there already high-end waters in premium restaurants?
Yeah.
I know there are outside the U.S., but what's that look like in the U.S. market?
In the U.S., it's mostly Voss water.
Okay.
It's used as like something you pair with fine wines, so it's like the best water to put with a wine.
And is that a free thing at the restaurants, or is that
Yeah,
actual?
it's
Is it
like
upselling
actual
the cost?
Yeah, it's enough cost.
Okay, what's that look like as far as pricing in restaurants currently?
I'm not sure if they sell it at restaurants, but they sell it to be drinking like with wine and stuff.
Okay.
And it's like they're like $30 a bottle. For we have larger bottles on for like this bigger bottle for $20.
Okay. How many different restaurants are out there who would be interested in this kind of product?
Well, since we feel like we're, as I said, we wanted to go like kind of like with wines and stuff. We figure we could sell it where places that like kind of specialize in wine would, like, is where we could sell it to, like restaurants wise.
In New York, right?
Like New York. We also found that the richest, like the most finest city, it would be actually Stamford, Connecticut. And we actually found a restaurant there that we would like to actually like try it there first, and then if it worked there, we would expand to nice restaurants within that region.
So the Northeast is where you recommend we should definitely start.
Yes, like in the big cities, and where like people like to go out to eat a lot, and
So a customer at that restaurant, if they purchase this, are they purchasing the bottle or are they purchasing a glass
the bottle.
Or is there both options?
They're purchasing the bottle.
Okay.
So it's like if you buy champagne, you can buy the whole bottle from your table.
And then it would be the bottle that you guys have designed and created? Okay. If successful in the restaurants, do you think that this has the potential to be successful at the retail B2C level or not?
Yeah, I think so. It's something to bring home as for parties and things like that. So it's like the same, like we said, like you use it like a wine, just have it and start serving at parties, get like a bottle or two from like a high-end select New Market or something like that, and serve it as a beverage like extra nice.
No, I didn't really ask you guys to dig into the cost of production, but any thoughts on how much this would cost to produce versus what we could sell for in the markup?
Honestly, we don't think it would cost too much to make it. Yes, we are using glass to make the bottle, so that it would be a little bit more. But we're thinking somewhere like probably around $10 or so, $5–10 to make it.
Is there something special that really makes your water better, or is it just about in the branding and that selling message?
I mean, we also talk about the fact that it's the purest water in America, but it's mostly like the brand and the image that we bring, kind of like a status symbol, is in like, I can afford this water. So,
Good job, guys. Thank you.